There we go. I think we're up and running. Yeah, so my... Oh yeah, I need to load the captions real quick. There we go. So, I don't know. My immediate thought is because I didn't mess with the Wi-Fi router at all, I'm worried that it's something to do with the laptop where, I don't know, if it's been on a while, for whatever reason, it's not easily connecting to Twitch anymore, but that doesn't make sense because it uses the internet just fine. So, I don't know what the cause is, but the point is that it's working, and that's what is most important. So, hello everybody. Let me get that proper window up there so we can get this game started. There we go. I don't know. Oh, that's right. We went to the Amadeus Necropolis Sea Passage. And we also had at least one ending that was like, hey, we recommend you make a second save just to be safe.
I've been waiting for you. Now then, allow me to continue this story.
Oh, that's right. We had finished story and we were like, yeah, we're not going any farther than that. And we managed to buy all of the witch petition that we needed. No karma. But I do remember that we added our brand new member of the party. We had... Was it Anna? What was their mini story here? Yes! The Reaper Scion, who represents Kingdom Albino, has arrived from Etria to reap once again. I remember. Well, we gotta load them up with equipment, you know? We got stuff to do. Alright, Putrid Comet. That is range. Oh, that attacks an entire group? So it's kind of like the bells where it can hit an entire group. That's kind of gnarly. Okay, so it is a two-handed weapon. That is important to know. We need to see if there's some good... We'll just give them the Iron War Helm. Don't empower defense. That's pretty good. Constitution, sure. Wait. They don't get to wear shoes? What? If you have a scythe equipped, you don't get to wear shoes. Huh. That is unexpected. What's up, everybody? All right, well, let's see if we can upgrade. I don't know if we have enough. Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff. Yeah, we have to get rid of a lot of stuff. Disassembly. Let's see. What stuff do we have that we can get rid of? I wish it would tell us how many we have of these things. We can probably get rid of these witch amulets. We have so many of these goddamn amulets. I know. Oh, well, that's true. We also have to buy the assembly fluid each time we want to do this, but I think if we get rid of some of these older stuff that we're definitely never using. Sure, I do have some stockpiled luck, but I don't know. No one has ever gotten anything good from me giving them my luck. Like, I've had people ask me to do 10-fold pulls for them at conventions, and I mean it when I say we have literally never gotten anything good. All right, so let me see if we can power up the scythe that we have. These crit chances are pretty good. All right, let's see if we can get some good stuff out of this. That's decent. 47% crit chance. I'll take that. Good chance for illusion, abyss, confusion, stun chance. Hell yeah. I haven't played Papyrus officially. It was more of just me doing the voice because it was fun and people deciding that it didn't suck. So I could have sworn these guys were closer to level 99. I thought most of my party was close to level 99, but I guess it's just the original squad. So, Sean, Elric, Reen, Emmy, Pommy, they're the only ones, but everyone else has a way to go, or a ways to go. I thought we were going to end up having to reset people. I also forgot. Are you serious? Let's go, Shido. Good shit. Good shit. So I also forgot that this is our first time having a full squad of 15 frontliners. This is pretty crazy. I love this. So we've got Potassium as our Shinobushi, our second Shinobushi. We've got our Rangers here in the back. We've got our two Magicians here in the back. We've got the Hammer Squad up front. And trying to see what our Donum is. Okay, so flanks mode is not important. High chance to reflect, slash, blunt, and pierce damage. Okay. They are not going to be doing very much because they're going to be attacking from the background. These guys are probably going to sharpen themselves so that they do extra damage. Wait, Coven. Coven, okay, specific. Brigade is the entire squad. This is the one we're looking at. So these guys are capable of healing one Coven at a time, but they also can deal magic damage if they want to, and they can heal status effects from everybody as well. So pretty good. What's up, Tempest? Oh yeah, can we talk for a moment? Can we hold on? I need to bring something up, all right? We're gonna bring this out. We're gonna go to videos. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna bring this window. We gotta talk about something real quick, all right? I'm gonna shrink this up. We're gonna bring this up and we're gonna watch this. Can we discuss the single best fucking thing to have happened in the Nintendo Switch Direct ever since they started doing these? If you're not aware. This music! Oh my god. Some of these portraits are so familiar to me. Here's the reason why this trilogy is so important, and I'm going to pause this before it continues. So, not only is this the series that I've been telling you guys about for years since I started streaming, this is the franchise that helped revitalize the genre in the West alongside Demon Gaze on the PlayStation side of things. I started with Etrian Odyssey 4 because the first 3 games were on the DS and I didn't really pay attention to it, but Etrian Odyssey 4 was the one that got a demo on the eShop that I ended up playing during convention, and I was hooked from the beginning. So I played 4. I bought 5 in Japan months before it released in the United States. You can, I mean, I don't know if we're going to get a physical version, but you can pre-order a physical version from PlayAsia right now. Also, there's a limited edition, but as Color told me, the only difference is that it comes with like a Nintendo Switch stylus. It's really not that important. But anyway, not only is this the game that I'm telling you guys that set the standard for dungeon crawler RPGs, that literally every other game of its type that I've played, I compare to this in terms of what this did better. But also, because I started with 4, I have played the Untold remakes, or I played Untold 1 of Etrian Odyssey, but it's not the original game because it like added to the system and had its own story mode. I have not played the original Etrian Odyssey 1 through 3. So this entire collection, despite all of my experience with Etrian Odyssey through 4, 5, and Nexus, is brand new to me. I mean, I'm sure I'll get like the story of Etrian Odyssey 1 because of doing Untold Millennium Girl. But 2 and especially 3, which is the one that everyone loves the most and wanted to be remade the most, I've never touched it. So I'm super, 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 super excited to be able to stream it. Here's the other thing. Here's 2 more reasons that we should all be super hyped for this. Number 1 is because in the original Etrian Odyssey 3, the post-game stratum, the 6th stratum, shared the same battle theme as the 3rd through the 5th stratums. For those of you who don't know, in Etrian Odyssey, usually stratums 1, 2, and 3, or 1 and 2, have one battle theme, and then 3, 4, and 5, or 4 and 5, have a second battle theme. It's kind of the, you've passed the halfway point of the game, and now things are going to get a lot harder. Whereas the post-game stratum, the 6th Labyrinth, is known for usually having its own unique battle theme, because the whole gimmick is that final Labyrinth will fuck your shit up. You guys may remember when I played like an Serene Area theme versus the battle theme. Anyway, Yuzo Koshiro, the composer for the franchise, said on Twitter that he wrote a brand new battle theme specifically for the final stratum of Etrian Odyssey 3 in this collection, in this remaster collection. Never before heard theme specifically made for this. But the other thing that I'm very excited about, and I found this out on his Twitter a couple of days ago. So apparently the way that he composed the tracks to make use of the speakers on the Nintendo 3DS would not work as well on a modern console on the Nintendo Switch. So Yuzo went back and rearranged, I'm not going to say like he messed with the instruments, but using the same core programs and instruments, remade all of the music tracks so that they would sound better on the Nintendo Switch, or sound better on modern consoles versus the Nintendo 3DS. Because the original soundtracks are written for a handheld, but these are for a more modern console. So it's hard to, I don't know how to describe it, because it's not like Legend of Mana Remaster, where they like improved upon and changed around the soundtrack. This is literally Yuzo Koshiro just saying, hey, I tried to make it as close as possible to the original, but I did have to futz with it a little bit because I didn't want it to sound aged on the new console. So I'm so excited to hear these music tracks. I'm so excited to mess with these classes. And what's particularly interesting is I don't know if they're going to add anything to these remasters, because, for example, there are there are balancing issues that existed in the first game between, like, there was a skill that the medic had that was supposed to severely reduce magic damage, but the way that it was worded and the way that it was coded, it also reduced physical damage. So if you maxed out the medic skill, you reduced all incoming damage by like 85 to 90%. It was very broken. So I would be interested in seeing if they rebalance the classes as part of the remaster. I get why it would be interesting to keep it the way it is, as like a straight, just we're giving it a facelift but not changing anything. But I also would like to see if they do rebalance it, the chance of having classes that were widely known as being practically useless in the original releases, especially in Etrian Odyssey 3, if a rebalance allows these classes to be more viable the way that they were viable in Etrian Odyssey 4, I would really, really enjoy that. But it's also going to be interesting seeing how I handle Etrian Odyssey 1 if they don't add subclassing. Because Etrian Odyssey did not have subclasses until, I believe, 2. And I have only ever played an Etrian game that allowed me to subclass. And I used those subclasses in order to cover for the few weaknesses that my team synergy had. So if there's no subclassing in Etrian Odyssey 1 in this remaster, I am going to struggle. Because I almost always would, like, not take a healer, but then like have my healing be done via passive skills in subclassing. But if I have to deliberately have a dedicated healing class in Etrian Odyssey 1, it is gonna fuck up my synergy that I'm used to doing. So I'm not sure. There's a lot to think about. But anyway, that was just me wanting to have a little moment to freak out about how excited I am for this game. I am so fucking eager to share Etrian with you guys. So eager. Oh, subclasses weren't until 3. Okay. So that's even more reason. Like, I'm gonna have to fight through 2 games not knowing what the hell I'm doing and going all the way back in order to earn the right to subclass again. I'm scared. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really fucking scared. Hello. Good evening, Ashrith. All right, let me see if there's anything here. I'll sell one of the Moon Serpent's blood for that sweet money. I can definitely sell Witch's Bells. Okay, so if I recall, we are able to progress to the next area. What is our... Head to Rosa Tempest and find the key. That's right. We're going into Madame Dronia's memories, and she said, yeah, fuck it. Go on in there. I'm just warning you, you're not prepared for what you're going to see. Oh, boy. All right, well, first things first. I'm going to build up my mana a little bit so we can get some more stuff coming in here. I like how you can still fight these fucking enemies and get an absurd amount of mana early on.
Let's go with this formation. How's that? Not bad.
Total annihilation.
I'm not growing too fast, am I?
I like how they say "nyam-I." Oh, she's gonna talk like a cat this whole fucking time, isn't she?
I can do it. There.
Yeah, I'll probably get myself to like, I don't know, 10,000 mana if it's possible.
Oh dear.
Just so we're getting some better drops off the bat.
Once more.
It's original 1 and 2, Giga. My understanding based on the trailer is that it is the OG 1 and 2 and 3 all brought back and made into proper 3D or something like that.
Let's do it.
Well, they were all 3D, weren't they? So I guess they're just kind of being remastered into the graphics that were used for the Untold series and 5 and Nexus.
We did it.
I'm not growing too fast, am I?
Oh, the enemies are still 2D. Am I going to stream Etrian? You bet your fucking ass I'm streaming Etrian. Oh my god. Now the question is, I don't know if you guys want me to have a divided schedule where it's Etrian and another game, or if you want me to just straight up do Etrian until I finish the first game. I might do a split. I might do when the Origin comes out, we do only Etrian 1 until we have finished it, and then when we move on to Etrian 2, we'll go back to a 2-game schedule. I don't know if that works for you guys.
Let the battle begin. I can work with this formation here.
Just follow your heart.
How's that? Huh.
How long are the EO games usually? I don't know.
I'm not growing too fast.
Cause like I beat the main story of Nexus in about a week, but I was also playing it for between 8 to 12 hours a day for a week straight. So I kid you not, I don't remember if it was on release day. If Sage comes into the room, she can probably vouch for me, but I believe either on the date that Nexus came out or on the day after that, there was a day where I woke up, started resuming playing it at around 8:15 in the morning, and finally put it down. I mean, I took bathroom breaks and stuff like that, but I started playing it like 8:15 in the morning, and I didn't stop playing it until around 11:45 at night. I went from like the start of the game to like the second half of the third stratum, somewhere around there.
Let's do it.
Yep, this'll do.
Here.
Total annihilation.
Also unrelated, but you guys need to seriously see if there is a food swap meet near where you are. And if there is, go support your local community, because I took a 10-minute walk to the corner of the highway that has it's literally like a little swap meet for like Mexican food and like food stands and stuff like that. And I had the best street corn and hot dog of my fucking life, you guys. I had straight up elote with the my mouth was fucking watering. I had street corn with the tahine, the cojita, the mayo, everything. But the hot dog that I had was an extra crispy hot dog on a toasted bun, bacon wrapped with mayo, cojita, tahine, and like the tahine and the cojita made for a nice powdery texture, but it was held together by the mayo and the ketchup and the mustard. And oh my God, you guys. It was so fucking good. And then I went and I got a Nutella shake, and they heard me talking about how I would need to come back the following evening to get a churro. And because they overheard me saying I wanted to get a churro next time, when they gave me the shake, they just handed me a freshly made churro for free. They just gave me a fucking churro. Izanagi, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Or thank you for the tier 1 gift sub. That churro was literally so fresh and hot that I actually burned the front of my tongue a little bit. There's a little ulcer from where I toasted it. I did dip the churro in the shake. I 100% did. Okay, there was definitely an enemy that showed up and then disappeared. Stuff is hiding here. What is this? Hold on, hold on. Okay.
Stop resisting.
Lots of little buggies.
Nicely.
Once more.
Incoming.
Missed.
Yeah, yeah.
Sean, I must ask for jury duty stories.
I'm
If you have
coming.
any, because I got called in my first jury duty and I need to calm my nerves.
I have never served on a jury in my life. Not that, well, okay, I guess it would be a lie to say I don't actively try to avoid it, but, there are lots of ways. Okay, here's what I'll say. It is every citizen's civic duty to potentially offer themselves to be on a jury. However, that being said, if you are not interested in doing jury duty, there are many, many, many ways to get out of jury duty. Hype Train, thank you very much for the gift sub, Shitahari. Option number one. If you are a student or if you are in a job where missing certain days could significantly affect your employment, you can ask for an extension or even to be relieved. It's not guaranteed to work, but it might. Secondly, even if you are set up for jury duty, I don't know if it works the same everywhere else as it does in California, but in California, it tells you a week that you are on call for jury duty, and you're supposed to check in the night before. And if you are supposed to check the night before to see if you are going in the following morning. And if you go that entire week and they don't call you in at any point, you are considered having served your jury duty summons, and you cannot be called back for jury duty for whatever the period of time is before it cycles back around. If you are called in for jury duty, that is still not a guarantee that you are going to go in to be potentially selected. The first time I was ever actually called in to come in for jury duty, I literally spent like 5 hours sitting in a waiting room. I bought the Pokemon Johto Puzzle League game on Game Boy Advance via the eShop, and I played that for 4 hours, and then they said, all right, if you haven't been brought into a courtroom, you are good to go home. And then I was done for my jury duty. Finally, if you are in the courtroom and you are being asked questions for the juror removal process, there are many ways that you can almost certainly be excused from jury duty. Number one, when they ask you, will you be impartial to this case? You can say, no, I am not capable of being impartial to this case. And they'll ask why. And you can say anything like, I don't trust the police, which is extremely accurate in my case. So if the jury duty case would be this guy versus the police, I am going to tell them I don't trust the police. You're on call for a month. That fucking sucks. You can also say, I am both aware of and practice jury nullification. For those of you who don't know, jury nullification is a legal process where you go, while the evidence suggests that the person is guilty, I think the law is bullshit, and so I am going to go not guilty anyway. You are allowed to do that. You can collectively say, they broke the law, but the law is dumb, so we're going to find them not guilty. Judges hate you, lawyers hate you if you know about jury nullification, because it basically means that they can't truly trust that even if they prove that the defendant is guilty, that you will actually vote guilty. So I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but if you have a lot of these same things where it's like, I don't trust the police, I don't trust corporations, I practice jury nullification, it is extremely unlikely that you're going to actually get selected to serve on a jury because they want people who are neutral, impartial, and are capable of being convinced towards either side. So,
Excellent.
I am not a good person to ask about the actual process of serving on a jury because, and I know I'm putting it into the cosmos, but so far I have not actually served on an actual court case yet. If it came to that point, and I was called to serve on a jury, I would actually do my best job that I could. You know, I wouldn't like try to upend the entire process. I would do what I was there to do. But I also have not missed any opportunity to say, hey, I'm probably not a good person to put on this jury. Okay. Am I not allowed to progress? Do I have to fall down? I wonder if I have to literally move to the side and fall into a gap. I am probably gonna die doing this. I can't. I literally cannot fall into the hole. Oh, I probably have to leap over there.
Fight. Hold this formation once more.
You can say you believe everything you see on CSI. I mean, you can technically lie. You could say, well, I would not recommend lying. I don't know what the law is about that. But if there's some stupid belief that you subscribe to, like, hey, I tend to believe whoever tells their story first. So depending on who speaks first, that's who I'm going to think is guilty or not. Okay, there's gotta be something I'm missing. There's no way. I feel dumb as hell. There's gotta be a switch somewhere. Okay. Oh, wait. Check if the wall can actually be broken, Sean. Oh, look at these little fuckheads.
I can work with this formation. Once here, there, here, there. Once there. Once more, there.
Thanks, Elric. You're cool.
You thought you could defeat me?
What if you were like, no, I'm totally prepared to do whatever is necessary. I've played all of the Ace Attorney games.
Fight.
And just say it with such confidence, too.
Here.
Incoming.
Yeah, it's our chance to attack.
I can do it.
I know. We did it.
A memory flows into you. Oh, we get labyrinth and plot simultaneously.
Let's run away together.
Huh?
Someplace where we're not beholden to anyone. Where we can be free. Yeah, right. Do you really think we can run away from Baba? She'll find us and kill us, no matter where we go. No, that's not it. You're not afraid of Baba. You're afraid of freedom.
Chosen Sword, to see how I feel about Etrian Odyssey coming to Switch, check out the first 15 minutes of this stream after the VOD goes up.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean? Did you forget she hacked my leg off? But you are afraid of freedom. You're
afraid of the person you'll become once you're free. But freedom means you get to decide for yourself what your responsibilities and obligations are. You're afraid you won't be able to fulfill those obligations, that you'll fail yourself and others too. But most of all, you're afraid of losing me. You can't stand the thought of losing my love.
Keep in mind, she is the person who forced herself on Dronya and said, hey, want me to make you feel special?
One of these days, you need to teach me how to be conceited enough to think like that.
My blind optimism is but one of my many charming qualities.
Charming is not the word for it.
Velnia, do you want to go to that staircase over there?
Do not join her under the staircase.
It's on the other side of the cliff. Just stay here. Either way, the view's the same. Besides, we can't jump across. Not with my leg and your condition. It's impossible.
How would you know the view's the same? Have you been over there? How can you say that when you've never been there? Just watch, Velnia. You'll see.
Isara breaks into a full sprint, her hair flapping behind her as she runs toward the edge of the cliff and jumps.
Isara!
She soars through the air, feeling the breeze brush against her outstretched arms, and makes it across to the other side.
Amazing! Come, Velnia! Leap into my arms! God damn it.
Velnia leaps wildly into the air. She manages to make it across, but only because Isara is there to catch her. For a moment, the two girls just look at each other. Don't kiss. Don't kiss.
Hey! You didn't really need to jump across. If we're both here, how are we supposed to get back? Are you serious right now?
When they finish laughing, Isara leans close and whispers into Velnia's ear.
Baba is planning to go far away soon. When she leaves, we can flee through the forest.
What will you do afterward?
I'm conducting secret research that not even Baba knows about. It's very promising. It could potentially heal your leg and my illness.
What?
Then again, this research is half the reason my condition is worsening.
You experience the memory Isara's secret. The memory gate is open. Somebody gonna fucking die at the end of this stream. 'Cause no one's allowed to be happy.
Don't get cocky now.
Are we gonna have to fight bugs this entire fucking time?
There. Got it. Yeah. Incoming.
I can do it!
I know.
Boogalies.
I won!
Well, as long as we can stockpile this mana, we can probably massively boost up, Coming back? They are not coming back. There we go.
Let the battle begin!
We can probably massively boost up Anna's level.
Once more.
Missed!
Take that.
Huh? I can do it! Yeah!
Yeah.
All right!
Ah!
You shit!
There! Follow me!
744 damage at level 1. I mean, I'm not complaining. We're keeping fine with the pace of the damage just fine. Jousting Pact. I don't know if I have that yet. Uh-oh, one of these bugs is really strong. Wonderful Toxic Numblebee. All right, well,
Hold
hopefully
this
it dies.
formation. Here.
Get ready!
I can do it! Me next.
We won!
I'm so excited to mess around with classes in Etrian, you guys. I'm so fucking excited. I want to show you the world. I have brought up the fact that we're getting Etrian at least once a day to either Sage or Kate. Like, I'm inconsolable with excitement. Oh, this thing wants me dead.
Time to go to work.
Oh, this thing looks fucking cool. Hello.
This formation's on fire!
Once more.
This is gonna sting! Missed me!
Not that strong though. We wiped it out pretty easily.
Easy peasy.
I feel like we're going way off course. We should probably go back and see if we can open up that other door. Oh, we are going into the recesses of her mind. I see.
Stop resisting!
I can work with this formation. Here.
Missed me!
Oh, that's okay. We can keep reviving her.
I know.
Yeah!
Me next.
I told you
We just
we'd
have to
win.
hope that she doesn't get hit when we do these fights. But unless we have like a massive mistake, we can afford to keep reviving her. All that matters is that when we turn in the EXP, that she be alive.
Back on my feet.
I don't know if that's Kimlin. I don't think that's Kimlin. 125 HP. Brigade formation, coven list. Let's look at this jousting pact. Oh, hello. Okay, so this is supposed to be for someone who can avoid an attack. It's only a 1-star though. Let's look at what these donums are. A wide range, high speed, exploding attack. Very expensive, but very, very powerful. Sharply lowers guard rate for 8 rounds, so that prevents the enemy from preventing damage. Deal a huge amount. Okay, so this is like the straight up just shitload of power packed. So probably very useful against either like a rare enemy or an FOE that has, I don't know, like low HP but absurdly high defenses or absurdly high guard rate.
Let's do it!
Isn't season 2 airing already? Like, I've been hearing mixed stuff online. Like, didn't season 2 start airing already?
Missed me! Take that!
Yeah, I mean, it's just how it be sometimes. All right, so we do need to progress this way. So yeah, plan for stream tonight is hopefully finish by around 9:30 if we find a good stopping point, because I definitely need to go and get some more of that food before I come back and do a shitload of auditions. I'm also really fucking nervous because I have a Disney animation workshop tomorrow. I always get nervous when there's a workshop coming up because I spent the money on it. I don't want to waste it. I don't know if I'm good enough. It doesn't last that long comparatively, but oh my god.
Fight!
Hold this formation. Here!
Yeah! I can do it! Yeah!
How far in the game is this? I have no idea, Corn.
Yeah!
It felt like that giant fucking tower that we went in was like the halfway point of the game, because it reminded me in terms of length of Grimmadar Castle from Demon Gaze 1 and Demon Gaze 2. But I have no knowledge about this game, so I also don't know how close we are to the end. It does also feel like I've often spent several streams on the same one dungeon. I don't think I'm gonna end up doing post-game though, just because unless there's like a very quick way to do like a post-game boss or something like that, I would rather move on to a different game. Oh, come on!
Take that!
Here I come!
Alright. I think we can survive off of one crit gore, but if we get a second one, especially on one of our defenders, we probably should head back. Yeah, I generally do that as like, hey, if you enjoyed what you saw and you want to experience the post-game of this game,
There.
consider getting the game for yourself. Usually I will do post-game and bonus bosses if it's a game that I'm enjoying, like Undernaut's Labyrinth of Yomi, I was really enjoying, so I would probably do the post-game, or I did do the post-game on that. Etrian Odyssey, I will absolutely do the post-game on that. A game like this, I will probably get to the main credits, consider doing the post-game on my own, but especially since post-game will probably require, like, subclassing and unit renewals, and I don't know. I don't know yet if this game, unless there's like a major change, I don't know if this game has yet convinced me to commit the time to post-game.
Ready to engage.
I got so many other things to get to, like Sonic, was it Sonic Forces?
Incoming.
Sonic Frontier? I always get it wrong. It's Sonic Frontiers, right?
We won.
So, and I still have to finish Labyrinth of God damn it. I still have to finish Path of the Midnight Sun, which is the game that I voiced a character in. Oh, damn. She's guaranteed to crit with that. Oh, it's a two-handed? Oh, it's a two-handed, though. Okay. I will see if it's worth equipping. No. Oh my god. And people are saying, I've already been seeing people say, thanks to friends of mine, that if you're going to play Octopath Traveler 2, it's worth playing Octopath Traveler 1, and I haven't even fucking touched it. Do you know how hard it was for me to finish Live Alive? I did the first 75% of Live Alive in like 2 weeks. And finishing the final 25% of Live Alive took me like 5 months.
Here I come!
Me next. We won!
Is what worth it for plot reasons? The battle system was unique, but I wouldn't say it was like a defining factor.
Oh dear. Nice.
Here.
Oh. I don't remember what the reason they said was. Kate might know more about it than me.
Yeah, it's our chance to attack.
Here I come!
Who's next?
I do not have All-Star Battle R. I'm not much of a fighting game person unless it's Smash, so I am very uncultured.
Let's do it! This formation's up there.
I could probably make decent progress on these games if I wasn't playing fucking Pogo.com. But I can't help it. I like the divorced middle-aged mother games. I have to finish my challenge on the 3rd version of Bejeweled I've touched that day.
You thought you could defeat me?
On that cool math grind set. Like, I've realized I'm wasting my time. Like, I've already had that moment where I'm like, you know, no one's actually paying attention to you doing the challenges. It's for a bunch of badges that you don't even look at. There's no point to you doing this. And yet, here I am.
Let the battle begin!
What the fuck is the magic crate?
Yep, this'll do.
Here.
Yeah!
Donk. Okay, I mean, you can regenerate your HP, but I'm gonna do more than that in a single hit.
Here.
Yeah!
Take that.
It is really just gonna waste its time recovering. It's probably gonna give me like massive karma, huh?
Huh? Me next. Yeah. Victory.
Incoming.
Pervy Toxic Numblebee. Awesome.
Once more.
I should check my karma after this fight.
I'm coming! It's our chance to...
Follow me!
Here I come! Get ready!
Excellent victory.
Nope, no karma. Just a shitload of mana.
Ready to engage. Yep, this'll...
Here! Incoming! Ah!
Follow me! You thought you could defeat me?
It's Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk, and it has a sequel called Labyrinth of Galeria... something of the Moon? Labyrinth of Galeria... the Moon Society? Right?
Fight!
Take care, Shido. Congrats again on the poll.
I can work with this once more.
Yeah!
Ah! Ha! Ha! Ugh!
Doesn't feel like my frontline people are hitting for as hard as they should be. Then again, he is only level 37, so maybe I'm not giving him the chance to prove himself.
Incoming!
Hey, good stuff.
Good formation.
How's that? I'm coming! Incoming!
Yeah!
Ugh!
Yes!
Getting closer to the point where I'll tackle the divine beasts. I think you said you were going to do Va Meadow first, right? Or am I misremembering from someone else? You're saving the bird for last. You bastard! How dare you? How dare you say that to my face? It's gonna be a treat. A little treat for yourself.
Incoming!
I know my role.
There. Oh.
A certain bird.
Missed. Take
Oh,
that.
at least they keep targeting the fucking tanks.
Here I come!
I can... Yeah! Victory!
I will probably go ahead and cash out when I hit 200k just because I'm so worried about the game crashing.
Let's do it!
Let's go with this once more.
Yeah!
Oh.
There! Yeah!
Yeah.
Ah!
I know.
Follow me! I won!
Damn, we might have to take a trip back just to deposit our mana. We're getting so... Oh, wait, what? Whoa, whoa! What? Hold on. How much did it give me? What? Okay. We just single-handedly went from safe to not at all safe. Okay. We're gonna try and trigger this event without fucking dying, and then we're gonna go back and heal without fucking dying. This game. This game is calling me out. A memory flows into you.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, please.
That's Zach.
Huh? Me?
Could I trouble you for a moment, please?
Who are you?
Oh, I apologize. My Lord Father owns this land and is providing it to Baba Yaga. My name is Medanilla B. Lorja.
What's a lord doing here by himself?
This land has been in my family for generations. We're sworn to support any enterprise which makes use of it. My father speaks highly of the witches under Baba Yaga's tutelage, and I intend to follow in his footsteps. Forgive me. As you can see, I'm ill. Baba Yaga has been supplying me with medicine. Oh, your leg.
Madam Baba Yaga is that way.
Oh, no. Actually, today I have come for...
Or should I take you to the guardhouse?
No! I have business here. Do you know where I might find the dormitory where Lady Isara Meza Alma resides?
What?
Ah, Lady Isara. Beautiful. You are simply...
Good day to you. We're in a hurry, so... Let's go, Velnia.
Off in the distance, the young nobleman shouts after the girls, but Velnia and Isara pay him no mind. What? Okay. They met a dude, and he said I'm sick, and then they left. End of story. Am I allowed to leave here? I don't think there's an exit door where we came in.
Let's do it!
Sure.
Once more.
Take that!
I wonder if this is supposed to be like a one-floor dungeon. I don't think it is.
We won!
If there's stairs, I'm gonna see if we can go back. And if there aren't, I don't know. I'm gonna use a bell and no, I need to claim my stuff. I need to claim my stuff. I should probably claim my EXP. Yeah, I know. All right, I'm gonna do one fight, claim my EXP, and get the fuck out of here.
Let's go with this here.
Income there.
Yeah.
God damn it! God damn it!
Get up now!
Incoming.
I can do it.
All right, make sure you claim it. Make sure you claim it. Gain EXP.
I can work with this, Pate.
Do this. This.
I'd be. Who just left? Oh.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm not growing too fast.
Only
am I?
19 levels?
Naturally. My bad.
Hard work.
Yeah. I'm feeling more articulate.
Not as much as I expected to get. Oh, those guys are big. I'm getting out of here. Yes. Potassium is at 999. So that may have something to do with it.
Not there.
Well, were you playing on hard mode? Because it feels like I need to be this high level just to keep pace with them. Okay, it's probably good that I'm heading back with 2 gore crits.
God damn it!
Yes.
What is the fastest way out of here? You don't hurt that bad. Stop fucking bleeding. He actually listened to me. I kind of wanna. I kind of want to, but I won't. All right, well. Come on. Let's go, bitch.
Let the battle begin.
I ain't fucking scared of you. Lord Pena, whatever the fuck you are.
Whew, I don't have to
We're
try as
gonna,
hard.
whatever we need to do. Let's go, girls. Slam them.
Sure about this formation?
There.
Right.
Witness the.
Not bad.
Hey,
It's
remember
our
that?
chance to attack.
All right.
Yeah! Woo!
Victory.
Oh my God! What?
Not bad.
I'm not growing.
I think I got stronger.
All right. I somehow survived fighting the fucking thing. All right. Well, there's no way for me to leave, so I guess I just have to lose my mana and go back. Unfortunamente. Unless I want to try something. What? I wonder if I'll lose as much if I use like a mud sigil. Yeah, I think if I use a bell, it takes away like 50 or 60%, but if I use a mud sigil, it lets me keep like 70% of it or something like that. So I'm gonna just pop over here.
Fight!
This'll do nicely.
There.
Excellent victory.
You know what's really funny to me? I'm gonna wait till I claim this. Okay, so we keep about 50% of it. Cool.
I can work.
To the surprise! This'll help.
I be who just oh,
We're so close to hitting level 99 on these guys.
Not bad.
Not
My ba-
hard.
yeah. This'll.
I feel loose and limber.
All right, I want to see. Let me heal my puppets first. Okay. You know what the
Lose
funny
next
part is?
time.
I'm pretty sure we were supposed to use the mana that we collect from this area in order to slowly earn the witch petitions that got added. Except we just bought all of them. We literally just bought all of them. So we're just stockpiling all of this. I don't think I'll ever find enough potatoes. Take care, Maisie. So we need to find an embarrassing diary. What are these items that we found? Lucky Pact. Happy Bell. Cursed Bell capable of ranged attacks. Okay. It's a one-handed bell, though. Medea's Amulet. Strength, Constitution, Donum Power. Okay. What does Pommy have equipped right now? Does he have a one-hander or a two-hander? He has a one-hander. Okay. Might be worth it if we can boost it back up, but we need to get a bunch of other bells. In the meantime... I like this. What else was I gonna look at? Yes, get rid of some of... I don't know how we got the karma. Probably that bonus enemy. All right, I wanted to see what this Lucky Pact was. Someone didn't have a weapon equipped. Did I get rid of it? Oh, no, that's just one of our backups. He's a bell person, so I guess we can equip something to him, but I don't think he's gonna pass any stats on to us. What I do need to make sure of is that everyone on my front lines has something equipped. Okay. Brigade formation, coven list. All right. High chance for attacker to survive a killing blow with 1 HP. Same on both. Attacker crit chance is increased by 1/3 of the slotted character's luck. Drop rate and the slotted character's luck will increase mana gains. All right, so this is very much all focused on luck. But what are the donum? Instantly kill enemies based on your luck. Fully restore HP to your entire party based on your luck. Deal damage and absorb HP based on your luck. And then sharply lowers an enemy's axe speed. Wow. So if you build characters that are just maximum possible luck, this is very cheap for very powerful. That is a very strong move. 335 base power. I don't think I'll get to use it on this playthrough, but I can see that being very useful. Excuse me. I'm just so glad that many of you pulled and managed to get H and F on the last day. I guess I didn't really understand how useful she is. I mostly forgot that she... Are you not gonna show up? This thing's fucking okay, this thing is playing tricks on me. Anyway, I guess I mostly forgot that she gives like 100% starting gauge to light units. And that's probably what makes her so good, especially with light skill damage.
Let's begin.
I don't really trust Fever, though, outside of Anniversary Regis, though. Like, A Regis is really the only unit-focused team comp that really makes use of Fever.
Incoming! Total annihilation.
I am mad that I have to be so patient with my polls over the next 2 weeks. I really am. For those of you who don't play World Flipper, but have, if you've ever played a gacha where you're like very stringent on beads, I have way too many beads because of some lucky banners.
Incoming!
But my brain knows that it is a waste to spend the currency pulling while I get free pulls. But because I have been waiting for like 3 banners to get the splurge, I really want to mass pull for these units.
I can do gotcha!
We did it!
I don't know. I shouldn't put that into the Cosmos. I should not put that into the Cosmos, because I'm sure Space-Time is more than happy to make it so that on the next 3 banners in a row, I have absolutely abysmal luck. So you know what? I'm going to be a patient bee.
Incoming!
The cube.
I can work with this formation once more.
I remember, because like I even have proof, because I was patient with the Zeta banner. I was patient with the Grand Blue banner, and I managed to get both units either for free or for low cost during the daily pulls.
I'm coming!
I know.
I can do it! You thought you could defeat me?
Don't get cocky now.
An excellent lineup.
Once more.
I hope the deeper and deeper we go into this dungeon, the more fucked up the enemies become. I hope whatever's on the final floor of this dungeon of Dronia's psyche, I hope the final floor has like grotesque human monster hybrids representing like her guilt and shame or something like that. What if the boss is like a really fucked up version of Isara? Something happened to Isara, and the guilt never left Dronia, and we're gonna fight some boss that is like a half-dead Isara with her face melted off.
Incoming! Easy peasy.
Ready to engage.
This is a fine formation.
Yeah, 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 yeah. My friend.
Incoming! Now you're screwed.
I know.
Total annihilation. I'm on fire!
Lots of enemies. My
This
God.
formation, okay. How's that?
I'm coming! It's our chance to
Ren,
attack!
I'm really glad that you... Guys, can we hold on to these gore hits until we get to the boss, please?
Missed. Missed.
Huh? I can do it.
I'll go too!
Victory.
Sharpening their
get
blades for the
cocky
rogue
now.
fights ahead. I want more of these
Better
little
than
witch things.
Here.
These things are cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Total annihilation.
A memory flows into you. Oh,
Can you believe that creep?
serious question. Is there anyone in this chat who plays World Flipper that still needs a 9 combo promo thing? Because I saw at least one of you mention in the Discord chat earlier that you were missing a 9 combo. So does anyone in this chat need a 9 combo? Because I can set it up with myself and KK and we can get you that real quick. I'm just checking something that KK sent me real quick to see if it's cursed. It's not a specific stage. You just need to pull off a 9 combo and finish the fight. Okay. No! 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 How does he look so fucking photogenic no matter what angle he's at? I hate people like that.
You mean that guy who was hitting on you? I'm still waiting for you to thank me for rescuing you from him.
Actually, he was interested in you, not me. He even wanted to know where your dorm was. Ugh, freaking pervert.
I see.
That's it? That was the whole fucking memory. We are being drip-fed this plot. Hat! Silk scarf! White roses! Come back. Give me a new FOE.
I'm on fire!
Whatever.
Sure about the
There.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's one of the promo missions, Bim. There's a bunch of promo missions. You can tap them on the left side, and there's 3 different sets of them, and if you complete all 3 by the end of the event, then you'll get a free tenfold. From now on, I'm going to live alone. Oh, Sarah's definitely dead. She is so dead, it's not even funny. Dronya has the guilt of somebody dying, weighing on her conscience for all time.
Let the battle begin.
All right, hold on. I think the easiest. Do you have a water team that has the girl that gives everyone 100% skill gauge? Because that's definitely the easiest way. Laksha, do you have Laksha? Okay. Can you at least bring a team that is fully charged? Do you have Hanabi? Can you bring like a fire team with Hanabi as the leader? The code is 039503.
Let's go with this formation.
039503.
I'm coming.
Yeah. There.
Yeah!
Excellent victory.
It's not about having a good team. You just need someone that can survive long enough for us to kill the boss. What's important is that your team needs to have all of their skills active at the start of the fight so that we can pull off the 9 combo. I don't know if KK's still in chat, but that's the other person to be pulling in for this. What is this? Thank you. Really? Do you not have Hanabi? Because Hanabi has like not the anniversary or the special Hanabi, but just the regular. Because I think either her leader ability or her natural ability gives fire units 100% starting skill gauge.
Let's go with this formation here.
That is extremely surprising.
How's that?
Okay.
I can do it.
Justice wins.
I'm thinking, like, do you have any armaments that you can equip to the units to get everyone to 100% starting skill gauge? Yeah, you have to search their name exactly as written. If you search Hanabi in all lowercase, it won't find her.
Once more.
Shinky, I'm glad you enjoy this game. Can I ask you a question, Shinky? Have you played Etrian Odyssey? Or Demon Gaze? Or Stranger of Sword City?
We did it.
Let the battle begin.
Nice.
Demon Gaze is an incredible game.
Who's next?
Oh, Val, we were talking at the beginning of stream about it. I am absolutely going to be streaming the collection. Not sure if all 3 games, although I'm totally down for it. Okay. Can you tell me then, Shinky, like, what you like about this game? Because I'm not feeling it.
Let's go with this for
I enjoy the visuals, but the way that this game handles teaching you the mechanics really, really frustrated me.
We win!
I would love to revisit Etrian Odyssey 4. Now that I know everything that I know about Etrian Odyssey, like to go back with all of my expertise and get to build a party from scratch again. I might, if that were the case, I might actually see if I could take down the super boss without doing the puzzle that weakens it.
Once more.
Yeah!
Missed.
I gotta tell you guys, I have to tell you guys though, I think 4 is I wouldn't call it easier. Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think Etrian Odyssey 4 is the easiest Etrian Odyssey for someone to do on hard mode. I fully believe if you want to experience Etrian Odyssey on its hardest difficulty, Etrian Odyssey 4 is the best place to ease into it before doing anything harder. I really liked 5, even though 5's subclasses, or I guess they were called specializations, were harder to synergize than 4. I really, really, really enjoyed that Etrian Odyssey 5 kind of made the concept of exploration part of how your party grew. Like, all of the story events gave you experience points. There were lots of little things that wouldn't give you bonus EXP in the past games that did in 5, but also just the way that the story worked. When I finished the final stratum of Etrian Odyssey 5, when I finished the true final boss and saw the credits roll again, I was like, man, that was an adventure. I don't know how to describe it. Etrian Odyssey 4 was a fun story. It was a good RPG. It was a fun game. Etrian Odyssey 5 was a wonderful adventure. And when it finally came to a close, and I thought back to like, ugh, hold on. All right, I gotta play some music. Hold on. Is it the second stratum? Hold on. Okay. Yes, it is. So I want you to imagine the first area is your calm forest. And your team is struggling. You know, you managed to beat the boss, but you're not doing anything super well yet. This is Etrian Odyssey 5. Yeah, second stratum. This is second stratum. So imagine this. You get through the first stratum, the typical forest area. Your party manages to survive the first boss. But nothing's really starting to synergize yet. But you have a basic idea of how your party is working together. Then you go to the second stratum, and it instantly changes from this dense, almost claustrophobic forest to wide open mountain caverns where a lot of the edges of the map are you walking alongside cliff edges, and it's just this wide open horizon in front of you, this wide open mountainous area, and this is the music that plays. This was music on a 3DS. Oh my god, the flutes. Okay, okay. Vim, is it going to be spoilers if I play the Stratum music of I'm going to warn you, this is the 6th Stratum. This is the post-game dungeon. All you need to know is the 6th Stratum is nothing but wide open, deep, dark space. It is 5 floors of floating platforms, random teleporters. Like, literally, these teleporters will take you from floor 28 to somewhere else on floor 26. The puzzle of floor 29 to get to the last floor involved flipping between all of the previous floors in a specific sequence in order to get to the place. So you are in deep, dark space, completely lost. There's no walls. There's no sense of orientation. And this is the theme that plays the entire time. If you're playing your 3DS with headphones, this is just droning in your ears the entire time. The lower track, the harmony track, almost sounds like a 13 Sentinels track. Meanwhile, this is what plays when you get into any fight. Oh wait, is that the final boss? I think that's the final boss. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's the boss fight. It is. What is the battle theme? Here we go. Oh yeah, this one's silly. That's goofy. For those of you who are curious, this is Etrian Odyssey 4's second battle theme. It's not Storm. Here we go. Faith is my pillar. This was on the 3DS. Val, did you play Etrian Odyssey Nexus? Did you get to see the weasels with the scythe hands spinning and dancing to the music of the second game's battle theme? My favorite part of Etrian Odyssey 5, it was either 5 or Nexus, was seeing the T-Rex. When the T-Rex falls in the pit and it's flailing around, it flails. I gotta remember. Is it the FOE theme? I think it's the... I don't think it's the FOE. Is it this one? Nope, nope, nope. Etrian Odyssey 2 FOE theme? Yeah, it's this one. So I want you to imagine this T-Rex flailing his head going like this. see if I can find it. Hold on. Is he gonna get trapped? Oh no. Okay. No easy way of finding it. Yes. Oh, I'm so fucking excited for that. Anyway, the code is 444848. Since KK's not around, we're going to have to open it up to randos, but as long as someone brings...
I'll go too! Here I come!
As long as someone brings a full set team, I'll see who comes in.
Once more.
Yeah!
We did it!
I am so fucking excited for streaming Etrian Odyssey. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. Okay, yeah, this'll... We should get the 9 combo here.
The battle's starting.
This formation's on fire! We won!
Come on, where's that last piece? Why did it only give 8? They had Laksha, so why didn't their skills activate?
Oh dear. I know my role.
Once more.
Yeah!
Alright, well, we'll just have to try again. That's unfortunate. We could have been done with that already.
Take that!
Any interest in Metroid Prime? I might play Metroid Prime on my own, but probably not on stream. I didn't have any current plans to do it on stream, at least.
Stop resisting!
This formation?
How's that?
All right, go ahead and jump back in the room, Vim. We'll try opening up and see if we get someone else.
Yeah!
And I'm gonna trust you. I just need to double check. You had all 3 units activating their skills, right?
I know.
You started the fight with all 3 of them at full charge?
Next. You're not getting away.
Okay.
We win!
Well then, someone for some reason had a fucking Laksha and didn't have the ability. That's the same fucking person. How the hell do they have a character that gives everyone 100% gauge and not have the 100% gauge? Like, how do you manage that? 5. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is a fun
Yeah, we're gonna have to remake the room so that they can't join in.
Incoming.
That character's literal purpose is to give everyone full charge.
Take that! We did it!
All right. We're gonna try something else, Vim. We're gonna try something else. We are not going to automatically fire off our skills. We are gonna wait until their skills are about to fire off. or about to expire. Then we do ours to extend the timer, and hopefully they'll get their 9th character skill off in time. We cannot trust them, so we have to do it ourselves.
Good formation.
I will time my skills so that we delay the timer as much as possible. So guys, I'm gonna have to pay attention to my phone when this battle restarts. So basically, when it starts blinking faster, activate one of your other skills, and I will just delay mine as long as possible. Unfucking believable, though. Watch them not come back, and then we get someone who just has no mana prep whatsoever, or no skill prep whatsoever. I'm gonna wait. Yeah. Love and Valor Pact. Void, okay. After entering critical state. Okay, so this is one for like a survival. Sharply increase Coven's attack for 4 rounds. Sharply increase Coven's defense for 4 rounds. Restore 75% of max HP to the entire party. Okay. 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 Let's trust this person first. Let's trust them to have a full party. I'm gonna see if they do it first. I don't trust them. I'm gonna delay. Go. Come on! There we go! Alright, now we just gotta finish the fight. Tell me if the mission accomplished thing pops off. I know it says, win a fight with a 9 chain, but I don't know. I'm assuming it means just activate a 9 chain and not that it has to be the finishing blow. Because if it has to be the finishing blow, that's bullshit.
Ready to engage. We sure about this?
Here! Once more! Once more! Total annihilation.
Hey, it doesn't even matter, because we finished it with a 9 chain. Let's go.
Time to go to work.
I know my role.
Here!
So I noticed that these FOEs have the same design on their chest that we've seen on the walls. So those symbols, those comments are definitely related to Dronia. Oh shit, we're almost at max mana again.
Incoming! Let's go with this formation once more.
Yeah.
Incoming!
Follow me.
Missed me.
Yeah. Yes.
No problem. Are there... I think you should be good to clear the rest of the promo missions before the next set comes out, but are there any others that you need help with? Just while you have my partially divided attention?
I'm on fire!
Good formation.
There.
Okay.
I know.
I'm coming! peasy.
Laughs in over 2,000 Dreamers crests. I know,
Stop
I
resisting.
know.
Hold this formation. Here.
Yeah.
Incoming. Ah!
I can.
I think they messed something up in this game. I'm pretty sure poison is not supposed to prevent an enemy from taking an action. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. Memory flows into you.
I know you've been spending a lot of time with Isara, but how well do you really know her?
Huh? I know her better than you. What do you want, anyway?
You do know why she gets such special treatment, don't you?
Huh?
You know how Baba trains witches and sells them to different noble and royal families? Isara helps her sell them, and she reports any runaway attempts to Baba herself.
That's absurd.
It's okay if you think I'm lying, but all the other students know about it. That's why no one defies Isara. You never thought it was strange that Baba would treat anyone so well? There have been other girls in the past, even one who used to sleep in your bed. Isara convinced her to flee through the forest, and Baba caught her and... Well, you showed up not long after.
Vilnia pushed the meat girl to the side and walked away.
What a load of crap.
Isara is not to be trusted. She is a bit of a bitch.
Another battle?
This formation?
There. Here. Here. There. There. Gotcha. Here. Once more. Once more. Once more.
Excellent victory.
Note to self. We are very close to needing to go back up. Where are the stairs? Oh, I see where they are. Okay.
Stop resisting!
Hold this formation, okay? Here.
Oh,
I can do it!
I blocked you.
Hurry up and slaughter him already. There you go.
I won!
Brianna's incredibly talented and super humble too. She's great. She's a great colleague. I love working with her. Alright, I think this floor is filled out. Okay. Rosa Tempestres? We are going to have to ditch pretty soon. I can only contain so much mana before it is dangerous. Yeah, I should have just waited.
Time to go to work.
Ooh, this one's white.
My role.
There.
Can we get both of them together?
Yeah, yeah.
How's that?
I can do it.
Oh.
Me next.
This one is resistant to physical, and the other one's probably resistant to magical. I mean, but he's startled, so...
Yeah. I can do it.
I'm coming.
I know.
They'll go too.
Me next.
We can just finish him off the plain way.
Yep. Incoming. Yeah. I can do it.
Yeah.
I won.
Grand Silver... Okay. That might be really good. Okay, so... The scythe that we fused 10 different things into in order to improve it is still not as good. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, that's 585 base before we upgrade it at all.
Stop resisting.
This formation's on fire. How's that?
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah.
All right, we got this.
Yeah.
They'll go too.
All right, he's pretty much dead.
I can once more.
I would love to see that magic spell gore crit. I think that would be really fun if that were to happen. Can't force it to happen. Wait, okay, you saw that, right? You guys saw that enemy just fucking... Oh, it went over here like a coward.
The battle's starting.
This is a fine for
Once more.
This place is messing with me. Keep blocking, keep blocking, keep blocking. Fuck. That's a cool effect, though.
Missed.
I like how that looks.
I'm coming.
I thought the hammers did blunt damage, though.
Here.
Woo! That's a lot of damage.
We won.
That's a lot of damage. Oh, shit. All right. I need to revive her, do one more fight, claim the EXP, and get the fuck out of here. Without fucking perishing. Where'd it go? I saw that there was an enemy, but I don't know if it was a safe enemy or not. Okay, okay, we can fight this one.
Oh dear. Yep, this'll
There.
Yeah.
Never mind!
Damn it!
Take that! I can do it.
Not bad.
Here I come.
We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Once more.
Yeah.
Okay, he's startled. They're not gonna attack on this turn. We just gotta finish it
Witness
off.
the power of Donum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incoming.
He's dead.
I told
He
you we
needs
win.
that EXP. I'll just take it. Rip.
To the surprise of no.
I become even. Who just leveled? All right.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm not growing too fast.
My bad.
Hard work.
Yeah.
And feeling more articulate.
He really is dead, huh? Yup, he got instantly killed. All right.
Let the battle begin.
Let's hear.
Incoming. Yeah.
Ah! Oh. Huh.
I think this is a good time to go back and heal up anyway before continuing on. How do I... Oh, I have to go back to the mud exit to actually use it, don't I? I'll at least do this event. A memory flows into you.
Hey, Velnia, come here. Gotta talk to you real quick.
You again? I don't need to go anywhere with you.
You sure? It's about Isara.
You better be telling the truth.
I don't need you to believe me.
What? That was 3 lines! That doesn't count as a cutscene! You could have had, like, upon reaching this spot, you suddenly hear voices, and then just had the characters' voices play, like, over the air, like it's... she's hearing things in her head, and then just say the voices disappear. You did not need to dedicate an entire... Oh, are we gonna go to 1? Are we gonna set a new record? Please, let me see a cutscene that has 1 line before dumping me back into the game. I beg you. Not fucking with that, dudo. Might have no choice but to fuck with that dudo.
Incoming.
This'll do nice.
Once more.
Yeah. This is gonna sting.
Ah!
Yeah. Yep, this'll do.
Okay, well, they may be physical attackers, but they at least have access to some magic if they need it. I really need to get out of here before I fucking die. Oh my god. I almost ate shit. I can fight that.
The battle's starting.
This'll do nicely.
Once more.
All right, we got about half an hour before when I wanted to stop stream. I don't know how deep this goes, but I feel like we're making decent progress.
We did it.
To the surprise.
I could.
This'll help us.
I become even.
Who just left? All right.
Elric and
Not bad.
Sean might actually
Not
hit
bad.
level 99 by the end of tonight.
Not growing.
Not bad.
Natural.
My battle's.
Hard work.
Yeah. This'll help us.
I feel loose and limber.
Orb jump scare. Fix our puppets real quick.
I won't lose next time.
That's Keith Silverstein, right? That has to be Keith Silverstein. All right. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what everyone else's new abilities that they learned are. All right. So starting with Subaru. Heavy Smasher, stun chance plus 25%, but axe speed slightly reduced. Okay. Heavy Smasher. Unbreakable guard rate. Okay. Ironclad Fortune. I feel like he learned more abilities. Maybe it's other people. Thin Ice. Okay. Guard rate plus 15%, but only if you're truly fortunate. All right. Curse Share. When affected by status, attacks will deal an extra 100 damage. Great. Amazing. On critical hit, recover 10% of the damage inflicted as health. When attacked, enemy's attack is reduced by 25%. During battle, Trakti's Karma replaces your luck stat. So she's already going to be unlucky because my Karma's 0. That is the skimpiest outfit I've ever seen. There we go. Attacks may confuse. All right. Next turn, if using defend. Okay. They've all got similar abilities. I'm gonna just hop right back in. There's no real progress in the story. We don't have anything new to buy. We've got way too much mana for our own good. So, dispatch, and remember to actually... Wait. 3 towers of... I don't need these anymore. Right? Or... What? Huh? We set mud exits in here, right? Did it incorrectly code it? Oh, that's true. That's right. I thought I had one of the others. That's my fault. That's lame.
Stop resisting!
Hold this formation.
Once more.
I can do it.
Here.
This will seem really dumb, but one thing that I like about Etrian Odyssey's,
I can do it.
Etrian Odyssey 4's demo, when it first came out on the eShop, I think Etrian Odyssey 4's demo capped you at either level 10 or level 20. I don't remember specifically what it was. The reason why that was important was because the game only let you get far enough to get introduced to your first FOE battle. And the level that it capped you at for the demo was just enough that if you played smart and you knew what you were doing with your team, you could manage to beat the FOE. Now, I don't think you could do multiple FOE fights in a row, but you could go in from full health and manage to survive against the FOE. And I think that was the perfect way to introduce people to the game.
I can do it.
Just that idea of, yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can barely eke out a victory and then drag your sore carcasses back to enjoy the spoils of your victory. But you better know what you're doing. And that is really the whole thing. That is the main gimmick of Etrian Odyssey is you need to respect everything around you unless you know what you're doing.
How's that? We did it!
Oh yeah, wasn't Labyrinth of Zangetsu supposed to potentially release today? Did that actually happen, or is it the April release date that we're going for now?
The battle's starting.
An excellent lineup.
There.
That what's on Nintendo? Oh, Etrian Odyssey 4 is on Nintendo 3DS currently, yes.
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
Oh, that's right. So come summertime, one day is gonna be Etrian and one day is gonna be Battle Network. Who am I kidding? We already have our schedule set up.
Fight.
Let's go with this formation. How's that?
It's mid-2000. I don't want to think about Etrian being in mid-2000. Please don't.
Shit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I can do it.
You're my man.
Yeah.
My man!
How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We win.
I feel like I would get horribly lost in Metroid Prime. I can handle 2D Metroid. I don't know if I'd remember what the fuck I'm doing in a 3D Metroid. It does look fucking cool though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, what broke? What part of you did they hurt? Of course they hurt your stick. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Made barely any fucking progress before I gotta run back. Show me on this doll where they hurt you. Wait, you are the doll? That was good. That was good.
Time to go to work.
This formation's on here.
Slides off of Famous's gun. Oh, that's just flexing. Have you guys seen that video of like someone showing like wine bottle shaders where like the bottle's full of fluid, the fluid actually like flows? It moves around based on how you're holding it and lets gravity take effect on it.
I know.
I can do it. Yes.
I wouldn't even begin to know where to look for the video, but that's a thing now that exists.
Incoming.
Sure about
There. How's that?
One can only wonder what furries are gonna do with it.
yes.
Are you fucking kidding me? I can't place a new mud exit because I already have 3 put down. Oh, wait. Oh, it's down there. That's why.
Time to go to work.
I know my role.
Once more.
It's the glue mod. It's the glue paintbrush, Vim. For painting glue, okay?
I can do it.
Some superheroes have glue powers. If you're gonna draw a kindergarten scene, the kids are probably gonna be doing arts and crafts with glue. Duh.
Not bad.
I'm not growing too fast, am I?
I can.
This.
Not.
I'm feeling more articulate. Repairs complete.
I really hope that Etrian gets the support it deserves. I mean, okay. I don't know, because, like, on the one hand, it feels a little what's up?
Don't get cocky now.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta feed the cats real quick. I'm going to return to this discussion, but it is the cat's feeding time. Okay, time to return to the discussion that I completely forgot about. Oh, right. So it does feel a little skeezy in that it feels like they were like, okay, well, you guys asked for this so much, so we are going to give it to you for $80. However, they are remakes, not just ports, and I can also see them doing this like a, okay, well, if we're gonna make it worth our investment, we need to charge more so that we can make the money back faster. But with that being said, I hope that since they're charging $80 for it, that it doesn't require as many people to buy it for them to go, okay, this was worth it, we're going to remaster the other ones too. I'm just hoping that they don't do a thing where, like, the expected number of people buy it the same as if it was charged at $50 instead of $80, and even though they've got all that extra money from charging $80, they go, meh, it still wasn't enough. Yet you can buy them separately for $40 each, so it's basically a buy two get the third free kind of dealio. Which, I mean, that makes sense. I understand.
Fight! Hold this formation. Here! I'm coming!
So, for those of you in the chat who have played Etrian Odyssey 1, 2, and 3 before, I want your opinion. Do you hope that the remasters also come with rebalancing of skills or classes? Not even necessarily that their skills get changed all around, but just that things that were glitchy in the first game or stuff that was like underpowered or overpowered gets refined. Would you prefer that there's some rebalancing, or that it's just exactly the way it was in the original game?
This formation's on fire! Once more! Not bad! Yeah!
Oh yeah, wasn't the thing with the Beast that he had an ability that let him cover for another party member, but when he did that, he had the defense of the party member instead of his own?
This once more! Incoming!
So if you had him, like, protect the medic, he had all the squishiness that the medic had.
Who's next?
I do think that's the least that they can do, because it does, even though I haven't played the original games, it did seem like a lot of people were frustrated with how either overpowered or useless a lot of classes were. And especially in a game like 1 where there's not subclassing yet. Or 2.
I know my role.
Go!
This is gonna sting! Follow me! Me next. I'll go too!
Let's once more!
Yeah!
Excellent.
Oh my god, big maps.
Stop resisting!
fine formation. Yep.
Go!
Right there.
Meow. This is gonna sting.
Oh, come on. I need you guys to guard for Anna, please.
I feel it.
Missed me.
This'll.
How's that?
Easy peasy.
Well, maybe the change to the skills is a quality of life change, because if making a class usable improves the quality of my life, I consider that valid.
Back on my feet.
The quality of the class is life too, yeah. Imagine if the only changes they make is stuff like, hey, so remember when the medic's ability was only supposed to reduce elemental damage? Yeah, we fixed that, so it only actually reduces elemental damage now. Sorry about that. Everything else is the same, though.
This is a fine formation.
Go!
Oh my god.
Missed.
Got you.
Guys, please. Each one of you has like a 50% chance of activating to guard the attack. I just need you to protect Anna. Literally everyone else can survive on their own.
Incoming.
Yeah.
Total annihilation.
I don't want to have to heal after every fucking fight. Swear to Christ. I mean, I'm good. I've got a shitload of silver, but like having to go into this menu every other fight, not fun. Not enjoyable.
Back on my feet.
I am honestly just excited to play Etrian music for you guys on a modern console. Because, like, yeah, you can go on YouTube and listen to the music, but it's not the same as hearing the music while you do the boss fight. That's the thing that's been missing this whole time, is only hearing the music during the fight if you were playing on 3DS and having it come through those appreciable but pitiful 3DS speakers. Any of you who played Etrian Odyssey 4 will know what I'm talking about. There were certain areas in Etrian Odyssey 4 where the 3DS speakers could not handle the orchestral music. They couldn't. It blew out the fucking speakers. And I want to be able to hear those tracks in the flesh. You would literally be able to hear the crinkle in the speakers during some of those instruments. It had me genuinely concerned that I was gonna ruin my 3DS speakers if I played it at max volume. It was, especially in Etrian, it was the valley that had the sheep that were really easy to farm, because you could, the food that made them turn golden was like really easy to make a lot of. And if you sat long enough, whenever the music swelled up, the speakers would go.
We win.
Crunchier than fucking Rice Krispies after you let them go stale. Scarlet Pillars. If you know, you know. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba-da-da bum 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 bum. Velnia nearly blacks out from the spasm of pain bounding through her abdomen, vomit rising to her lips as shit runs down her legs.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Isara would still be mine if you hadn't shown up.
Oh!
She dumped me because of you. All because of you! God damn it! Shit, shit, shit! I'm so fucking just... Ugh. This is all your fault, you hear me? Your fault, not mine! You brought this on yourself.
Klaus punched Velnia again in the stomach. Now she was on her back, staring through fog and treetops at a sky that wouldn't stop spinning.
I can be with Isara if you're gone.
Klaus moves on Velnia.
What are you?
You ever tell anyone about this? I'll kill you. Just get out of here. For your own good.
What the fuck? You know, just keep exploring. It's good. It's all good. We're one big, happy, productive family over here. It's all good.
This formation?
Go!
Witness the power of Donum!
Yeah.
They'll go! Oh.
Me next.
Here! Yeah!
Just block. Oh. Okay. Okay. Literally just had to block the one hit to her, but I guess that's too much to ask for. Fucking A, man. And you're telling me you did this place at level 60 and you were fine? Cuz that's not the vibe I'm getting from this. They are double Qatar equipped. All three of them.
Let the battle begin!
I know I'm still hoping for a proc, but the proc chance is really high.
This'll do nicely.
Yeah.
Go!
Look! And then they somehow fail to block that! Why?
I'll follow up with Donum.
They'll go too!
Me next.
Stop!
Me next.
All right.
I'm not worried about the experience in the middle of the fight. I just don't like having to use revival items as often as I am.
This is a fine formation. Yep.
Yeah.
Total annihilation.
It's just annoying going into this menu after every fight. That's all. I can afford it all.
Back on my feet.
I'm
So I'm gonna
just
have to spend some
Roger.
silver on more recovery items when I finally get back. I'm planning on getting myself some food, but I'm trying to see if I can reach the end of this dungeon first, but we're pushing it pretty fucking close at this point.
Stop resisting!
Oh.
An excellent lineup.
There.
Yeah, I do get the feeling that the end game of this probably involves, like, hyper-specific packs, and you only actually have, like, 4 or 5 party members, but they're, like, max retired and have the abilities from, like, 3 or 4 different classes, and they each have the power output of, you know, 5 people on their own. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the way that the game works. Right.
I'm on fire!
This is a fine
There.
incoming.
I can't even, I still can't imagine. I think that's part of why this feels daunting for me is, like, stuff like Etrian and Demon Gaze is hard enough with keeping people's equipment up to date, but having up-to-date, min-maxed equipment for up to 40 people on my party, I can't even begin to think of where I'd find the time for that.
Don't get cocky now.
Hold this formation.
How's that? I'm coming!
Follow me. Huh, my friend. We win.
Oh, there's another thing. Don't look, please don't look. Well, now that you said not to, you just have to. It's the way it works. Memory flows into you.
Psst, Velnia.
Isara.
Why didn't you come to me?
Belnia's eyes are immediately drawn to the dried blood on Isara's face.
Isara, what happened? Are you all right?
Oh, this? It's not my blood, it's Klaus's. He's probably dead by now.
Hey, what did you...
Isara takes Velnia into her arms and whispers softly into her ear.
We're going to leave before sunrise. 3 hours from now.
3 hours?
Baba left last night. Let's meet up in the forest to the west. And don't say this is too soon. You should have come to me instead of worrying about what I would think.
What? What do you know? I
know you're still alive, and that's all that matters.
Alive, huh? There you go again.
If you understand, then go wash up.
Why don't we just leave now?
I have to take care of some things. Besides, don't you want to change into clean clothes before we leave? Also, Mary's still in the top bunk. Maybe she's asleep, or maybe she heard everything. Just to be safe, use your glamour to make her leap out the window. Don't hesitate, just do it.
It's just a prank, bro. Just a prank. Isara leaves and Mary comes down from the top bunk.
I knew it. You are leaving with Isara. Don't worry. I won't harm anyone. I won't try to stop you. But you might get caught and
If you do, then you need to ask Grandma... I mean, Baba for forgiveness. When you do, I'll ask her to forgive me too, for helping you escape.
Mary,
If you don't believe me, glamour me. I don't have any magical talent. I can't even cast basic spells.
Glamour you? You make it sound so easy.
Sunshine! I met a seal named Sunshine. She was precious. I miss her. Okay. Think this floor is mostly done. Oh, there's one more door we have to go to. We can go this way. It will not open. Okay. Is there a switch I missed somewhere? No? No, I got all of the map. Okay, I guess I'm just... Oh, wait. There we go.
Time to go to work.
Nice.
Here! I'm coming!
Die! Helga!
We did it!
Fight!
Better than nothing.
Once more!
Yeah!
I'm coming! Alright, we got
I don't know if I'm gonna have the free time this week, but I should see if my friend is able to come check out with the Wi-Fi router sometime relatively soon, just because even though stream is working fine now, it is still telling me we're dropping about 2.6% of frames. Well, maybe that was early on, I don't know. But I'm used to us streaming for extended periods of time and not losing any frames, like 0.0 or 0.1%, so may be worth checking out. So I would just say, like, every hour or so, make sure you guys just pause and unpause the stream to make sure we're caught up. Okay. Raises crit chance for 3 rounds for only 1 group. High chance to reflect incoming slash damage. Skewer enemies with a flaming spear. It's only a rank 1 pact. See, that's how I don't know how close I am to the end of the game, is because we are apparently, you know, pretty far into the game, but still getting rank 1 packs.
incoming!
An excellent lineup.
I'm surprised there wasn't a mechanic in this game that lets you fuse packs together. Like, for example, in Etrian Untold, the Grimoire system would let you... You could pick a Grimoire to take the number of slots that it has. And then you would pick a second Grimoire to take skills from.
I told you we'd win!
So I think it'd be really cool if we can manage to eventually unlock the ability to fuse packs together to where I can take a pact that has 3 attacker slots and 5 support slots, but then put skills from a different pact on there instead. Like, how are you supposed to know? I know, right? All right. Tell me this is the bottom floor. Hold on. I learned my lesson from last time. There we go. I did not mean to go straight forward. Oh, it's already 9:30. Maybe I'll just have to miss Elote tonight and go tomorrow.
Missed! You're all right.
I know.
There.
I told you we'd win.
Ooh. That new bow could end up being really good? No. What was the worst grinding experience you had in a video game? I don't think my QA testing counts because I could just turn on God mode if I really wanted to. Although Disgaea definitely takes the cake for that. Worst grinding experience I had in a video game. Oh man, I know there is an answer to this.
Let the battle begin.
Yep, this'll do. Yeah.
I need to think on this.
Yoo-hoo. There.
They'll go too. Me next.
Cause even dungeon encounters was not terrible.
There.
Who's next?
What was my worst grinding experience? I genuinely can't seem to remember.
Time to go to work.
I know there's one. It'll come to me eventually. I just can't think of it immediately.
This formation's on
Go!
This is gonna sting!
Please block for Anna. Thank you. All you needed to do.
Me next. They'll go. Blast off.
Hold this formation, okay?
Was there a game? Because, like, Etrian Odyssey, I mean, I'm not afraid to admit this. Etrian Odyssey, you know, when you retire people to get the bonus stats and then you have to level them all the way back up, that can take a long time. However, they did also give you access to the DLC that would let you get, like, shitloads of experience from a single fight. And by the way, I only ever used that experience,
Oh dear.
I only ever used that experience when I had nothing else to do except the final boss fight. So, like, if I retired and then there was still more of the story to do or more of the dungeon to explore, I did not use the DLC to level them up. I did it the hard way. But it was only once I got to the very, very end and it was like, oh, all that's left is this true final boss fight. That's when I would use it. So, because I had access to that, I wouldn't say that was a terrible grinding experience. So the question is, what was? Son of a bitch.
I know my roles.
Here.
Yeah.
This is gonna sting!
Yeah.
Me next.
My Monster Hunter. The other problem is, the grindiest game that I can remember was Phantasy Star Zero, because you had to do a lot of dungeon runs, and like, okay, maybe that was it. Probably the grindiest thing that I ever had to do was, for any of you who played Phantasy Star Zero, there was that post-game tower that had 100 floors, and every floor had like 2 rooms where you would battle enemies, and there were bosses every 10 floors, but you had to get to like the very top floor and fight the boss on the 100th floor for a chance at some golden weapon that was really good. But you were completely at the mercy of the drop rates. Like, it wasn't even a guarantee that you were going to get the type of weapon that you wanted, or that it was going to have the skills that you wanted, or the bonus stats that you wanted. And if you wanted to try again, you had to go through all 100 floors. And I remember after like 3 or 4 times of doing that tower and doing all 100 floors of battles, I realized that not every floor locked you from progressing. Like, you could just straight run through and ignore all the enemies. And after like the 4th time, I just started skipping as many rooms as the tower allowed me to. And even then, even if you skipped every room that didn't lock you in, an average run of that 100 floor tower was between 6 to 8 hours. I would say maybe between 4 to 6. If you did all 100 floors, it was closer to between 8 to 10.
Me next.
We did it!
I like to differentiate grinding levels EXP from farming.
Ready to engage.
Oh! Do you guys remember Lunar Dragon Song? For those of you who never had the pleasure of playing Lunar Dragon Song divided its farming into 2 different modes. So your side quests had you collect materials, and you also needed materials in order to forge armor or upgrade your weapons. So you could set yourself to farming mode or training mode. If you set yourself to farming mode, enemies can drop items, but you don't get any EXP. If you switch yourself to training mode, you can get EXP, but enemies don't drop items. So if you wanted to get the armor that an enemy might have to upgrade your characters, you had to switch to farming mode and keep doing the same fights and hope that they drop it. But you'd get no experience the entire time. By the way, did I mention that this game had a battle system where if you were really unlucky, an enemy strike could shatter your armor? And when I say shatter, I don't mean, oh, it's broken and you need to go get it repaired to use it at full capacity. I mean, they could punch you and your chest plate ceases to exist. And now you don't have armor anymore.
Hold this for me. There.
And by the way, this was not a unique skill. This was not a unique skill that some enemies had that could break your equipment. I mean, any enemy strike could unfortunately break your equipment. And yes, what people are saying in chat is true. You could sprint, but it would cost you 1 HP per tile, and also you couldn't pick any specific enemies to target. But characters had personalities, like this character targets the enemy with the most HP. Problem is, the enemies tended to have smarter targeting, like, we're gonna target the one who's closest to dying.
Yeah! I can do it! There!
Incoming!
We won!
Lunar, that is where the grind was the hardest, because you had to do everything fucking twice just to make progress in the game. And you know what the worst part is? Because it seems like we have some Lunar fans in the chat. That was my one and only experience with the Lunar series. That is the entirety of my knowledge about the Lunar gameplay.
Another battle?
Hold this for me.
Once more!
Incoming.
I imagine my experience was the equivalent of if you talk nonstop about Paper Mario and then someone decides to try it out and the first game that they pick up is Sticker Star.
Victory.
Oh yeah, because like when you start the game, like your main character has this, he's like a trained martial artist, so he always does 3 attacks. He does like a punch and then like a spin kick and then like an uppercut backflip kick. It's really sick. So he's got a 3-hit combo, so you're like, okay, even though I'm fighting multiple enemies by myself, I'm doing 3 hits per turn. Not bad. And then almost immediately after you get your second party member, he hits his head and gets amnesia and forgets how to do more than 1 strike. I'm not making this up.
I'm on fire! Let's go with this here!
I've never heard of Beyond the Beyond. Tell me about it.
I can do it.
Justice wins.
Ah, EVE Online. I know that game. I've never played it, but I'm familiar with it. Where people go broke for virtual currency. And I don't even mean summoning characters. I just mean converting all of their cash into in-game currency. There are people who have probably earned PhDs in accounting just from managing Excel documents for EVE Online. EVE Online is the kind of game where you hire someone to do the accounting for you. Took all the money. Wait. If he took all of the money and then used it to buy a ship, then how did he make out with real world money? Because he used it all to buy the ship.
She's not coming.
Isara helps her sell them, and she reports any runaway attempts to Baba herself.
Oh, okay. Above the treetops, the night sky turns fearsome red as a fire rages in the distance.
Hey, there she is! Catch her!
Velnia turns and runs away from the soldiers as fast as she can.
Don't lose her! Dead or alive, she's coming with us! Get her!
You experience the memory doubt. The memory gate is open. All right, let's hop over to the other side.
Oh dear.
Hold this formation.
Here!
Incoming.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you guys about... I know I've told this story before. Okay, so I wouldn't say this was like the most tedious because, believe it or not, I was actually having fun while doing this. But the longest grind I've ever done was a 23.5-hour grind in the original Maple Story. And this was, for your reference, before they overhauled the EXP system to make the curve much less steep. This was OG EXP rates Maple Story. So here's the story. This was during summer in college. I was taking a summer course, and there was a whole mix of events going on. There was the anniversary. Yes, this was pre-Big Bang. And so anyway, I'll talk about the Evan class. So this was the Evan class. All you need to know is I had dabbled with a warrior and I was having fun, but I wasn't really committed to it. And then when I heard about the Evan class, the Dragon Tamer class that had like, you trained a dragon and it fought for you, fought with you, I was like, the day that this releases, I'm going all in. I'm going to spend so much time grinding. I am going to be one of the top players for this class. So anyway, I was level 192. All right, level 192, and there was a whole mix of events going on. We had anniversary EXP boosts. There was the cake versus pie event. They had like, I had the 2x EXP card. I had the 4-hour 2x EXP card because you could stack the 4-hour with the monthly or the weekly. Long story short, with all of the events going on and with a cleric in the party, if our faction currently was the one that was getting the EXP boost, which I believe was Pi, it was possible to get an EXP rate of 28.7 times normal EXP. 28.7 times experience rate. And there was a dungeon map that had like these bone wyverns. It was a very tall rectangular map. And you would find people that were willing to grind. Anyway, we grinded that map for, I'm sorry, it was 22.5 hours. It was 22.5 hours. We took 3 breaks at 30 minutes each. Total annihilation. Meal number 1, meal number 2, and a 30-minute shower because the way that the sun set during summer, it was coming down straight in front of the window that went right into my face, so I would end up sweating like a fucking hog because of the sun bearing down on me. So we took 3 30-minute breaks, and outside of that, we spent 22.5 hours in that map grinding those enemies, and we had a cycle going on. Like, we would get back to where we started right in time for one of those enemies to respawn. I got enough experience to go from 192 to 193 3/4 out of 200.
For me once. Jackpot
incoming.
I never did. I got around to like 195 before I just stopped, and I'm not actually kicking myself about it, but it's kind of, it hurts to think that if I just done the 5 more levels, I would have immortalized myself, because they had a thing where like the first 5 to 10 people who hit the max level for a class would get a statue with their username permanently erected in the Hall of Heroes in the game. Like, anyone could go and see who the first people to max out that class were. So I never did that. I never hit the pure 200. I didn't get the statue immortalized of myself. However, at the time that I stopped playing, I was the #1 player for my class on my server of Belican, and I was number 3 in all of Maple Story for the Evan class. The only 2 people that were ahead of me, and this was corroborated by several people who knew these accounts. Number 2 was a bot account. It ran a script and trained, and the only time that it wasn't training was when something went wrong with the script, or when it idled too long, or like AFK'd and like got signed out. Number 1 was a married couple who took 12-hour shifts. So one person would play the game for 12 hours, and then they would pass off, go to work or whatever, and the spouse would play for 12 hours. So the only reason I wasn't number 1 was because I was up against a bot that didn't need to sleep and a couple that traded shifts so that they were always training, always grinding 24 hours a day.
I'm on fire! This is a find for me once more.
Cam,
Yeah.
I don't know if I felt like I had no life. There's only two things you need to know. I was having fun. No, I'm sorry, three things that you need to know. I did this all during college. I was still having fun, and I still graduated with a 3.65 grade point average. Magna cum laude.
Another battle? We sure about
There. I'm coming. All right, we got this. Take
I would say the Tree of Savior grinds were also a little tedious, but I really enjoyed the music in those, and the visuals were really fucking pretty, so I didn't really mind it. Wait. The 100 Princess Pact. Oh, shit! Hello? Whoa! It costs 99? What? Defense will barely increase when using the Fortify Coven. All donum costs are doubled. Male only. They can all oh, this is a 3-star pact. What the fuck? Cut through a group of enemies. A line of men rush in to deal massive damage. Fashion mana into a spear. Quickly restore 100% max HP. Yo, this is gonna be... This is the Coven to, like, replace one of these other ones. Probably the Strategy Guide Pact. Here's the problem, though. Like, you can't even use any other packs until you've leveled it up enough. Because, like, I don't think you can equip Covens that would take you over 99 or over 100 reinforcement. So I would have to, like, raise it up from the bottom until it was cheap enough to add the rest of the Covens back in. I want to use it, but Jesus!
Time to go to work.
Again, I don't know if I'm going to get to use it during this playthrough. That definitely strikes me as a post-game one, though.
I'm coming.
I can do it. There.
How's that?
Yeah. Mommy.
You're right. Get ready. We won.
How long do you stream? It's usually somewhere between 3 to 5 hours, depending on how engrossed I am in the content that I'm playing. I was gonna try and stop this around 9:30, but I feel like we're close enough to the end of this dungeon that I'm gonna just play it out and skip on. I can eat food at home. I have so much food at home I need to work through. I've got freelance stuff I gotta take care of too, and a friend who's waiting to give me a haircut.
Damn it. Did she betray me?
I will warn you guys, though, I am probably going to take the day off on the day that Etrian Origins Collection comes out. I'm probably going to take the day off of work and stream for at least 12 hours.
Shit. Shit! Isara. You traitor!
Hey, that's not very nice.
I'm going to make tuna, for
Isara!
sure.
Where have you been? What in the world is going on?
I love tuna with chili garlic oil, or garlic chili oil so fucking much.
Sorry, I had to tell them our meeting spot to scatter them. I figured you would use your glamour to outrun them.
Velnia punches Isara.
Outrun them with this leg? Are you fucking crazy? They almost killed me!
Damn, this performance is really good. I want to hear this again. Hold on.
Outrun them with this leg? Are you fucking crazy? They almost killed me!
Ow! It's okay. I don't think you'll have trouble getting away now.
What do you mean?
I screwed up. I screwed up real bad. I can barely see your face now. I think I pushed myself too hard. You should just go on without me.
What are you talking about? This doesn't make any sense!
Just go! You're free! We're witches, Velnia! We can't be trapped in a cage forever! Grab hold of your freedom! I am done here, but you can...
Why? Why does this have to be 2D? These performances are so good.
Run! Run, Velnia! You...
How can I? How can I run? Run! Run, Velnia! Run! Run! No! Don't leave me!
Isara covers her mouth with her hands, and then...
Run! Run, Velnia!
There they are! This way!
Oh my god. Whew, Lord.
Oh dear. This'll do nicely.
How's that?
All right. That was some plot.
There. Yeah. Huh. You thought you could defeat me?
I asked for plot and I fucking got it.
A battle's starting. This'll do nicely.
How's that?
Yeah.
Missed.
Yeah, there. Follow me. Yeah. Huh.
I feel like
Total
Dancer is supposed to activate
annihilation.
more often, but... Alright, I think this map is done. Yes. Oh, that's the other thing I liked about Etrian Odyssey, that I don't really experience with these other dungeon crawlers, is the whole experience. One of the main points of a dungeon crawler is to fill out the map, to experience crawling through the dungeon, but not many dungeon crawlers reward you for actually filling out the map. Etrian did. And you would get some pretty decent rewards for filling out the map. Oh my god, this is such a long fucking dungeon.
Let the battle begin.
Ah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Things you see before you fucking perish.
Incoming. There.
Hello, gentlemen.
I'm coming!
Why, yes, I did come specifically to see you. Why do you ask?
I'll go too. Me next.
Let's...
Yeah.
Vim knows where it's at.
How's that?
Vim knows.
Total annihilation. Time to go to work.
This formation's on fire!
Yeah!
Go!
Missed!
Ooh, that's not good. As much as I don't want to do it. Oh, damn, they did it twice? All right, after this fight, I think I need to do one more battle in order to claim the EXP. Even if it just gives her enough fucking HP that she can survive a hit off of this. God damn.
Hold this formation, okay?
All right, let's do this!
Witness the power of Donum.
I'm probably gonna have to run back pretty soon to heal up too. I don't think she'll hit level 50, but she'll get close.
Back on my feet.
As I expected.
Wait, I thought there was someone else who died. Really? Okay. I'm not gonna complain about that. Nope. I need to stockpile on healing items when I get back. It's all right. I got the silver for it.
Let's begin.
Oh, hello?
Hold this formation.
Oh yeah, I should probably put down a mud exit before I forget, huh?
Yeah!
I can do it. Yeah.
I know.
All right. Me next.
Here I come!
Okay, at least he doesn't have a shitload of HP.
Total and
Claim the EXP. Claim the EXP, Sean, before you fuck it up. Hey!
I can work.
Do this.
I can work. I become even stronger.
We're just leveled up? All right,
We did it!
I'm not.
My bad.
Hard work.
Yeah. I'm feeling more articulate.
But now, who do I reclass them into? I don't know what to make them. I gave them that class for a specific reason. I don't want to change it. Okay, that's simply saying it won't open with there being a long corridor. There's definitely a boss fight or something past that point.
Oh dear.
There.
I seriously don't know what I want to reclass them into.
Missed.
Yeah. There.
Yeah.
Ah. Victory.
And it's pointless to I mean, okay, I could just reclass them into the same class so that they get, like, the stat boosts and stuff like that, but that seems like such a waste when I could, like, port over skills. This is not gonna show up. Oh, now they're finally showing up.
Stop resisting.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I don't want to make a mud exit like in a single area hallway. I want it to open up just a little bit.
Incoming.
I'm coming.
Victory.
Like right here.
Don't get cocky now.
This formation's on
Once more.
Haha, hey Etrian players. Remember the plant that if you hit it without killing it would spray a toxin that would petrify your entire party and cause a game over?
I'm coming.
Or remember the plant that if you hit it with a fire attack would literally explode and hit everything else for 3,000 damage? I remember. Etrian Odyssey, baby.
Let's do it!
Let's go with this here.
And mandrakes are easy. I think if you killed them with magic, it didn't trigger that. It's only if you killed them with a physical attack.
Missed.
I know.
Or if you bound their head, they couldn't do it either.
Here I come!
We win!
Oh, I'm so excited to introduce you guys to the concepts of binds and status ailments. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. Such a good game. I don't think it will. It's not as complex as the mechanics in this game, I'll tell you that much. That enemy just showed up and then fucking disappeared. Game's playing tricks on my brain!
Fight!
Oh no. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh no.
I have the power. Whew, I don't have to try as hard.
Okay, I need to hope that these guys...
My powers... I'm even stronger.
This'll do nicely.
There.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Witness the...
I'm coming.
Please stop guarding. We need to kill them. Please stop guarding. We need to... Oh my god, thank Christ. Okay.
Yep.
Is fidget spinning?
I can do it.
Yes. So I believe the way that binds work in Etrian Odyssey, binding the head, prevents them from using any skills that involve using the head, especially magic attacks, and also makes them take 50% extra damage from your magic attacks. Binding the arms prevents any skills that use the arms or tendrils, and also significantly reduces their attack power, their physical attack power. Binding the legs prevents any skills that would involve using the legs, which are typically moves first skills or skills that like increase their stats or stuff like that. And binding the legs also guarantees that they will move last that turn.
Next.
You're my bad.
Here.
Oh, binding the legs also makes them incapable of evading. So they can't run, they move last, and they can't dodge.
We win.
And by the way, everything that I just said applies to you as well as the enemy. God damn it. I specifically went up there to put a fucking mud exit, and then I forgot to do it.
To engage.
This formation's on.
Go!
That's part of why I like Etrian Odyssey so much, is because it's fair. Like,
Missed.
Jesus Christ. There's a lot of games like Demon Gaze where you can brute force your way through if you're over leveled. Etrian is a game where the skill points and the skills that your party knows are everything. Etrian is a game where the use of your skills, the synergy of your party, and your equipment matters much more than your levels.
Back on my feet.
Oh my god. Did I seriously? Oh my god. So, because I forgot to claim my EXP at the end of that most recent fight, it took one reinforcement away from me, which is what happens when you're stockpiling after each fight. That stockpile means I no longer have enough to make a mud exit. So I need to hope that I can find any mana drop anywhere around here. Which I don't think is gonna happen. I do not see a mana drop. I know that bells work, but I wanted to be able to just come straight back. There it is. Oh, thank Christ.
Let the battle begin!
Sure about this formation?
Go!
Witness the power of Donum.
All right. I think this is the last trip back that we have to make. I'm an idiot. I have to actually do a fight in order to claim my EXP. That's a safe enemy. Just need to run into me. Or not. There we go.
The battle's starting.
This'll do
Claim
nicely.
the EXP shot. Claim it.
Total annihilation.
There we go.
Not bad. Not.
I'm not growing too fast, am I?
Oh! What? What? Oh.
Let the battle begin.
Does this... Are you telling me that this entire dungeon has a second half where I have to do... Okay, I need to know... I need to know now if we're calling this point. Is this upside down thing for this one floor, or do I have to go back through the entire dungeon upside down?
This formation, okay?
Yeah.
This is for the sake of knowing whether it's worth going for like another 30 minutes.
Victory. I'm feeling more articulate.
For real, I want to know, am I close to being done with this dungeon, or... You're still doing this dungeon myself. Okay. I guess we'll find out.
I can work with this.
Do this.
I can.
This'll help us fight.
Not.
My battle skill.
Hard work. Yeah, this'll.
Okay.
I'm feeling.
I feel loose and limber.
Maybe this should be the cutoff point then. Because we just discovered that we're going to have to travel upside down. And then when we come back, we can experience what that's all like. All right, cool. Well, we made decent progress. I definitely need to see what stuff I can upgrade from my party, and I still need to figure out what the fuck I want to respec these characters into. Emmy also hit 99. I seriously don't know. Yes, we got the Great Sage's key. Yes.
Repairs complete.
Yeah, Potassium's a hard-working member of our party. That is so much backtracking. And like the skills that I would want to bring over, like salvo, only work with crossbows. That would work really well on an assassin. I seriously don't know what to give them. Okay, well, they'd be really good as defenders, as tanks. Those are only good with Katars, though. I seriously don't know. I don't know what I want them to be. Mental unity. Maybe I could make them into scythe users? But they do well in the back row, and I don't think a scythe reaches to the back row. I wish there was a way to confirm, but the game doesn't save any of this info. I might not figure it out right away, to be honest. I might just see if I can get through the main story without having to respec people. I don't think it's gonna make a significant difference. Well, it is better to specialize than generalize. The point is, like, there are some classes that have skills that work really well with other classes. So, for example, if we look at his abilities that he's got right here, the skill Ironclad Fortune would work really well on a tank because it further improves how often that they tank a hit and don't take any damage. something like if you put crossbow salvo on a character that has a high crit rate, and then you give them a crossbow, they could do multiple hits that all crit. You know, if you take dual blade expert, this is a big one. If I took the assassin's dual blade expert and then I put it on someone like an Aster Knight, then I could give him 2 single-handed lances and have him attack with both, and he would do a shitload of damage per turn. So that's what I'm talking about. I may actually make it where I switch the Aster Knights into assassins and the assassins into Aster Knights. So I just need Ren to hit 99 first. But it's a lot of stuff to think about, and my friend has been waiting very patiently to give me a haircut. So that'll be it for me tonight. I should be streaming tomorrow. I don't have any plans to cancel. It mostly depends on how my throat feels after the workshop and all the auditions that I have to do. So if I stream tomorrow, it's going to be the start of Outbound Ghost. Just as a heads up, I will not be able to do multiplayer Mondays on Monday because I have an evening workshop, so I might move it to Tuesday as like the filler stream, because I don't have anything on Tuesday. That is the one day I don't have a workshop. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this was nice and relaxing, and I'm glad that we finally got to vibe about the fact that fucking Etrian Odyssey is coming to Nintendo Switch. I'm so excited about that. Who is streaming that we can support? Everyone is offline for the most part. All right, I'll take recommendations because all my usual peeps are not online right now. So who could use the support right now? Yes, raid Casey Mongilo. I'm gonna see what they are doing right now. What's the name of that song that goes, you know what I'm talking about? Doing everything I can. Quick, someone tell me. Yeah, what's the name of that song? Oh, it is. It's called Superman. All right, so here's our raid phrase. Just post that. Anyway, I love you guys very much. I hope to see you tomorrow. Give Casey some love. Yeah, you know, the usual rigmarole. I'm off to get some food, get a haircut, do some auditions, hate myself. You know, the usual millennial stuff. Take care until next time. Good night. Let's raid.